Alright, this is a little overview on the Viking S made by Armytek. They also make a Viking X, which is the XML version, which will give you a little more light output. I think that's 750 lumens. This one's 500, but it won't quite have the throw that this has. This is the light that I got mainly to use on my AR as a weapon light, and I picked this one because it has a little more throw. You'll see in the videos after this that it actually does pretty good for its size. I'll just show you some stuff on it quick. It's kind of got a rubber coating on it. It's kind of grippy. It's not your normal kind of just anodized or nurdled aluminum. It's got a stainless steel bezel, I think, there. It is removable, but you have to have a tool or maybe a pair needle on those pliers you could stick in there and get that off of there. It has a real deep reflector, which lends to its good throw. I'll show you. I run an 18650 in here. That's a EagleTac 3100. I'll take off both to show you something else here. You can see it's got a good spring in here, and it's actually got a little button on it. It's supposed to do well for like recoil and stuff on a weapon, like when you use it as a weapon light. It's not like some of them that have the dual springs, but I haven't had any problems with it. But an AR doesn't kick too bad, so I'm not worried about that. It is, I think, IPX8 waterproof. It's got dual O-rings on both sides of the body here. You can see they're kind of clear ones, but I have found that these are like softer than most O-rings are, and I'll show you quick. This is the only thing I don't like about the light. The first one we usually go in there pretty well. I don't know if you can see it, but when you're tightening, well, you can see that first one there is already trying to do it. It tries to, like the head and then the tail cap will like push the O-rings out of the way. Like I've put some silicone oil on these, and you can kind of use your fingernail and push them in there as you're tightening it, but it seems like a real pain, and it kind of chews up the O-rings. It does come with extras, but I don't know, see, it's really popping that O-ring out there. You can see it. It's not tightened all the way, but it's hard to keep them in there. Usually that outer one, it's almost like impossible to get it in there all the way. I had it before I took it off, and it's just seems like they should use. See, look at that, it's like completely popped out of there. I'll just leave that, and I guess I need to tighten it to show you the modes here. Yeah, see, that's clear out of there. I haven't really had it do that much before, but oh, let me fight with it here a second. Alright, there, I got the front one on. It's kind of a pain. I'm gonna grab some oil here quick and stick on the back ones before I even try to put it on. This is just 100% silicone oil, so it should be fun for the O-rings. I don't know if you can see on there, it's kind of chunked out this one a little bit, but I guess having two there, you don't really have to worry about water. I haven't tested this one on the water. I haven't had really any need to try it out yet. There, once I put oil on there, it didn't do too bad, but I can still see it's one spot there, it's popping out. Especially on the front, it seems real bad. So you can see that O-ring all the way around. Like, it's not, I suppose that makes a good seal there, but if it would stay in the little ring that's supposed to stay, it would be good. But it's kind of, but you do have another one in there, and that is sealed all the way around. It just looks kind of bad, but I mean, everything else in the slight's real nice. It can't tail stand because you got your switch right on the end there, sticking out. But mainly I got this to use on my gun, and right now I don't have it on there, but if I decide to run a light, I just leave my mount on there, and then I can stick this in real quick if I want a light on there. And I always have a light in my pocket too if I need a light when I'm shooting. But anyways, I'll show you the modes quick. It's when you have your head all the way tightened, you just click the switch on and you get high, and that's your only mode when it's tightened. If you loosen your head, you'll drop down to your other ones. You got 3 modes here. You got low, medium, and high. And when you switch these, if you try to do it fast, like there's low, if you click it fast, it'll just stay on low. You gotta click it and wait a little bit and then click it back, or you can turn it off and like soft press and cycle through your modes like that. And then when you get it there, you can just click it in and it'll stay there. It's kind of annoying, like how it doesn't want to switch, but I guess if you just do the soft press and go through, it's pretty easy to pick your mode. Like, I guess even then you gotta kind of wait. See, if you do it fast, it just stays on low. But I mean, once you get used to it, but since I use it for a weapon light, I just keep the head tight and leave it on high. But I'll show you some throw videos now. And this light for its size is a real throw. I mean, out to 200 yards, you can see in the video probably, you'll be able to see the shed, but even out to about 300 yards with your eyes, you can kind of see stuff, not quite make out the detail. I'd say if you're using it for a weapon light, you can probably like see a target out to probably 200, 250 yards or so to be able to shoot. And I've shot out to 200 with this at night, and it did fine. Alright, I'll show you the packaging it comes in quick. Just a simple cardboard box. You open it up and you got your holster. It's got a Velcro closure. You drop it down in. Tail cap first. I suppose if you want to, it's a little slower, but you can fit the head first. It fits nice in there. It's got elastic here on the sides to kind of snug it up around the head. It's got a metal D-ring on the top if you want to use a carabiner or something to hook it to something. It's got a snap and Velcro closure at the bottom of this strap. Pretty tight, good quality snap on it. You could lace this through like Molly or Powell's webbing, and it should fit on there. And then if you want to just use it on a belt, you could do that and just go over, or it has another one that you can just run your belt straight through. But I guess it's a decent holster. I never really use these things. It also comes with, let's see, a pocket clip on here. I guess we'll go through here. Here's one of the extra O-rings. I think I've already used a couple. I've had this light for a while. It comes with an extra tail cap switch cover. This thing, I'm not gonna, I guess I will click just to show you. You can pull these rubber little grippers off of there. You can see that comes off. I don't want to take it all the way off. Then you can stick this ring onto there, and then you can also take the, I guess that one stays there, but you can also run your pocket clip right there. This is quite a big light for a pocket. You can see you'd have that whole head and everything down in your pocket if you, I suppose if you wanted to, you could use it. And it comes with a little lanyard. It's got a little clip on there, and that would go through this little hole here and this rubber piece that you put on there. And I think, let's see if I can fight with these O-rings again. This time the back went on fairly easily. Yeah, I mean, it seems like these O-rings are too soft, like really soft rubber. They're not like your normal harder black ones. You can see in there, maybe. But I think on this you can also just run it on the back. And kind of get it to tail stand. It's a little wobbly, but it'll stand once you turn the switch on. Alright, on to the throw videos.